Hello, and welcome back to Mindcast, the podcast that cuts through the noise to uncover the forces shaping how we live, work, and find meaning. I'm Smith, your host, here to navigate life's complexities, unravel the layers of everyday experiences, and bring hidden truths into sharper focus. Today, we're exploring the relentless drive that defines our generation, hustle culture. We're talking about the grind, the glory, and the real story behind the chase for success. Hustle culture, we hear it everywhere. From sunrise to sunset, it feels like we're on an endless sprint. Academic demands, side projects, chasing the next big break. Ambition is vital, yes. But the question is, does the hustle elevate us to greater heights? Or are we burning ourselves out in its unforgiving fire? Hustle culture isn't just a trend. It's become the rhythm of our daily lives. Whether you're burning the midnight oil to nail that degree, juggling multiple side hustles just to stay afloat, or relentlessly crafting content to build your personal brand, there's an unspoken creed. Push harder, never let up. But at what point does our pursuit of excellence blur into a cycle of relentless overdrive, tipping us from ambition into exhaustion? If you feel like you're perpetually running on a treadmill that speeds up but never ends, you're not alone. Our generation is working harder than any before us, yet it seems we're battling with anxiety and stress at unprecedented levels. To illustrate, the American Psychological Association reports that 81% of Gen Z experiences frequent stress related to work, education, or the pressure to achieve. We are caught in a paradox: the determination to succeed and the fear of falling behind. We are more informed about mental health than ever before, yet knowledge alone doesn't quell the pit in your stomach that arises when your to-do list feels like it's never shrinking. It's akin to trying to keep afloat in stormy seas while weighted down by anchors of expectation. Why do we equate our self-worth to endless productivity? It's that pervasive, critical voice. If you're not working around the clock, you're not doing enough. And it's reinforced every time we scroll. The friend launching a startup, another with impeccable academic achievements, and those posts glorifying sleepless nights spent grinding. But this comparison is deceiving. Like juxtaposing a polished diamond against rough coal. You don't see the shaping, the heat, and the pressure behind the scenes. Hustle culture isn't new. Its roots are entrenched in history. The Protestant work ethic laid the foundation centuries ago, tying hard work to moral virtue. But this modern iteration of hustle, the constant need to stay on, is a more recent development catalyzed by social media, startup culture, and perpetual comparison. There's no denying the empowering nature of building something from the ground up. That feeling of laying each brick of your ambition is exhilarating. But where does the empowerment stop and exhaustion begin? According to the World Health Organization, WHO, long working hours are a primary contributor to rising anxiety and depression. The hustle should be a pathway to growth, not a road to burnout. And burnout isn't simply fatigue. It's a complete depletion of emotional, creative, and physical reserves. So how do we recalibrate our understanding of hustle? The culture says do more, but there's power in reframing that narrative. It's not about quantity, but quality. A full schedule is not a sign of productivity, and there's a stark difference between working hard and working effectively. Research from Stanford shows that productivity drops significantly after 50 hours of work per week. Beyond that point, you're running in circles without progress. But what if we could be more strategic with our time? The Pareto principle, or 80-20 rule, teaches us that 80% of our results stem from just 20% of our efforts. It's about directing focus to what truly moves the needle. Mindcast hustle hacks. Number 1, carve out mental white space. Allow yourself time to think, reflect, and simply be. It's in those moments of stillness that creativity often flows. When you're not forcing it, but letting thoughts wander freely. Like a painter with an empty canvas, you need that blank space to let ideas unfold. Number 2, master the art of the polite no. Protect your time fiercely. Not every opportunity aligns with your goals, and that's okay. Saying no isn't a sign of weakness. It's a decision to reserve your energy for what truly matters. Consider your time as a finite resource. Invest it with precision and purpose. Time is like gold dust. precious, and not to be scattered carelessly. Number 3, celebrate micro wins as major milestones. Every achievement, no matter how small, is a stepping stone toward your larger goals. Don't overlook the little victories. Finishing a book, completing a project, or simply showing up on a challenging day. Success is a journey of small wins, not a singular grand moment. Remember, the tallest mountains are scaled one step at a time. Brick by brick, your path is built. Number 4, regularly disconnect from digital noise. In a world of constant alerts, updates, and notifications, allow yourself time to log off, unplug, and live fully in the present. The clarity that comes from digital detox is unparalleled. It provides perspective, calm, and an undistracted mind to fuel your focus. So, to sum it all up, hustle, but don't lose yourself to the grind. Recognize that success is a marathon, not a sprint. Take your time, guard your energy, and remember to live a life that reaches beyond the pursuit of achievement. Let your drive enhance your life, not overshadow it. Hustle in a way that respects who you are, rather than succumbing to the pressures of who you're told to be. What's your story of hustle? How do you find balance between your drive and your downtime? We'd love to hear your thoughts. Leave a comment, send us a message, or share your perspective. And if today's discussion resonated, don't forget to follow Mindcast on MathCrave EDU Foundation channel and share this journey as we continue building this community, one meaningful conversation at a time.